Ok, bah écoutez, super. Moi, je vous présente alors. So, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, Mrs. Virginie Saudo from the IMT Lille Douai. I now give you the floor, maybe to present your university.
Yes, okay, thank you. So I am Virginie Saudo. I'm gonna present IMT Lille Douai and what opportunities you can have here in our school. So I am the International Promotion Leader and the Masters of Science Admission Coordinator at the school. So let's start. First, I will introduce the school as an engineering school and a research center. Then I will talk about northern France, our campus facilities here in the north of France. Then a quick overview of our programs and the specific and main admission requirements to join us and to apply here. And then I will give you the contact details if you want more information. And of course, if you have any question, I will be pleased to answer you. And if we have more time, maybe we'll make a focus on our two Masters of Science program or something else. We will see how much time is left. So, IMT Lille Douai. We are one of the most important engineering schools in France and the biggest in north of Paris, let's say. We have around 2,000 students here in IMT Lille Douai. We have been created recently in 2017, because we are a merger of two big French engineering school, IMT Douai and Télécom Lille. IMT Douai was really known for the numerous civil engineers who graduated from the school, which has been created in the 19th century, so quite old school. And Télécom Lille was more offering IT and telecommunication programs. And this school had also a really strong business community in France and also at international level. We have approximately 30% of our students who are from abroad, and each year we graduate around 500 students. We have many programs, we are going to see that afterwards. We have a general engineering degree, specialized master's degrees, apprenticeship, and also new Masters of Science, new from this year. By train, Donato already explained everything earlier. I'm sorry for that. But by train, Lille is really in the center of Western Europe. So 1 hour from Paris, by train, 30 minutes from Brussels, and also 1 hour 20 from London by Eurostar. So really nice place to be as an international student. We are going to see that a little bit later because Lille is really a European metropolis. So our strategic partnerships. Yes, we have first IMT, IMT, Institut Mines Télécom, which is a French public higher education institution, really famous here. It is an organization that holds several engineering and management graduate schools, approximately 8 graduate schools, 2 subsidiaries, then also contract partners, affiliated schools. So really an important group. So this is one of our strengths as an educational player here in France. We are also an active player of this group. IMT, it's more than 12,000 students, which is comparable to the biggest American universities. So it's quite important. Something really also that I can highlight is the 90% of the students of IMT, and also from IMT a little bit less, so I didn't say, but 90% of our students sign a permanent contract straight after the graduation, within 2 months. So our school and also the group has really strong links on the labor market with a lot of companies. So you have a good opportunity then to work straight away. in France or back in Kosovo or in another country. At the school, in the group, we have more than 1/3 are scholarship students. Just a parenthesis, but at IMT Lille Douai, we don't have our own scholarships, but we have many students who benefit from Campus France network and who have been able to get a scholarship from their own country or from also France with the FL scholarships. But so it's something that is possible, of course. And then to give you an idea, 67 million of contractual resources are made by IMT from research, development and innovation, and 1/10 is made by IMT Lille Douai. So approximately 10 millions of contractual resources are here in our school. So we are really a school that is also an important how do you say, room for with the laboratories to work with companies. We are an active a member in the French industry, also international industry, but we work a lot in our own labs with companies. University of Lille, they will do a presentation later on today. They are our partner here locally because we benefit from for example, from their residencies. The Liliad is here that you can see is the learning center. So our students, they can go there and benefit from the facilities, so residencies, the restaurants, everything. They have more than 70,000 students and more than 3,000 university lecturers and researchers. And they also come at IMT Lille Douai to give class. So that's really good. They have a lot of people working there, and we benefit from their network. And so I don't know if I told it, but they are the second largest university in France. And our Masters of Science programs are co-accredited with University of Lille. So this is also important to be said. So let's move on. IMT Lille Douai. So at IMT Lille Douai, we have 4 domains of expertise: energy and environment, materials and structures, which includes civil engineering and also composites, digital, so IT, I would say, and processes for industry and services, where you can see the close links with the industries, the French industries, like the aeronautical, the distribution, so retail, the cars, and all kind of big French industries. So at IMT Lille Douai, we have nearly 20,000 square meter of research center. We also are really involved in environmental issues, thanks to our researchers and lecturers who are always making new, not discoveries, but new research. So that's important. So why France and why Northern France? Here I just wanted to share a quick video. I hope it's gonna work for the sound. It's a really amazing video. Maybe you have seen it during the other webinars. I'm not sure. I didn't make it myself, but I'm sure after this you will want to know more about our school and how to come. So let's have a look. Just tell me if it doesn't work for the sound. Okay.
À chaque fois que je viens ici, je me ressource, je respire.
C'est une région qui donne envie de se surpasser.
Si je me sens fort, plus que jamais.
Et si aujourd'hui, on allait encore plus haut?
Mais il faut avoir les pieds sur terre.
C'est un souffle.
Une inspiration.
Une inspiration.
Une ambition. C'est ici que l'on trouve les meilleures bulles. Et les meilleurs produits.
Nous redonnons des couleurs au passé.
Pour se laisser submerger par l'instant.
Parce que l'on aime tisser des liens. Et savourer.
Un présent riche de patrimoine.
Dans une région qui respire l'avenir. S'émerveiller.
Contempler.
Et voir plus loin.
Vibrer.
Partager.
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 Célébrer.
S'élever.
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 Être
heureux.
Être
heureux.
Et être heureux.
Vous aimez votre région?
Vous aimez votre région?
Dites-le haut et fort. Dites-le haut et fort.
Dites-le haut et fort.
Haut et fort.
Et fort.
Vous aimez les Hauts-de-France? Dites-le haut et fort.
So I told you it was a nice video. So Lille, so let me just remove this one. Okay. Oops, sorry. Lille is the capital of the north, one of the top cities to live in France, one of the youngest cities with more than with 100,000 students in the metropolis where we are. And like I said earlier, it's a European hub. In a couple of hours, you can go to Amsterdam also. I didn't say earlier. It's 2 hours 30 by car. I want to go for a weekend when we will not be confined anymore. So yeah, it's really at the center of a lot of big metropolis, European metropolis. So nice place to live. Also nice place to live because we are a region that is really open to other cultures. You can find diversity, you can find people living together and being welcomed, and that's important because I've been able to travel a lot in the world, like many people, and when I used to travel, not in the last few months, but I always remember someone who told me, oh yeah, north of France, I know Lille, I met someone from there, and oh, so nice people, I met so nice people, it was great, I went to this cafe or to this bar, and oh, it was an amazing ambience and the environment really great. So you will always find someone who will tell you good things about where we are and where I am from. So that's really important. So if you want to go abroad, to come to France, maybe not IMT Lille Douai, but you can think about this wonderful region. So I'm making the promotion of Campus France, but let's go back to our history. So also North of France is known for innovation and excellence centers. We are awarded the French Tech for the metropolis. It is awarded the French Tech. It is also a breeding ground for entrepreneurs, many businesses, startups, also big companies. In the retail industry, you have really big like Decathlon, like Auchan, really famous companies. And also in the IT sectors, you have many new actors that are located here around Lille. And like you saw on the video, it's also a really, we have a lot of, yeah, history in terms of heritage, not just because of the war, but because of the history of France. We have it's a rich region to discover. You have a lot of museums, like you can see here the Palais des Beaux-Arts of Lille, Piscine de Roubaix, and the Louvre-Lens, which is not a copy of the Louvre of Paris, but a #2 Louvre, which is next to our campus of Douai. Also festivals, if you are a lively person, you will for sure enjoy it, not just for drinking, but also for being with your friends and enjoying social interactions. So that's it for the north of France. Let's focus on our campuses. We have Villeneuve d'Ascq and Douai, Villeneuve d'Ascq, which is in the Lille metropolis, and Douai. So at Villeneuve d'Ascq, we are located here, 5 minutes by foot from the subway. So really close, and the subway will take you within 15 minutes maximum to Lille train center, and so to the town center. In purple, you can see the student residence, which is owned by University of Lille, and it's not even 5 minutes by foot from the school. So we have most of our foreign students and the first and second year students, they live there. And then in red, you can see all the university restaurants. And here the stadium of the football stadium of Lille, which I am a big supporter. And then in Douai, you have 2 teaching campuses. The first one is Bourseul, where you will find classrooms, auditoriums, a fab lab, so fabrication laboratory, the library center, and the Maison des Langues, where the language teachers, they will give class. And in La Hule, it's where you will have most of the laboratories, the research labs. So here you have the plastics and plastics and processes lab, and also the civil engineering. So it's really, really big. You have also a cafeteria and auditoriums and classrooms. In Douai, you have 3 student residences, which are really close one to each other. It's called La Maison des Élèves, and you have also a self-service dining hall in the Lavoisier residence with the small garden here. It's really in the town center of Douai. And yeah, so it's not that you will choose where you are going to study, but according to your study program, you will be based in Lille, Villeneuve d'Ascq campus, or in Douai. So let's now focus on the programs quite shortly, not because of the time left, but because I think it's really according to what you want to do. So please contact me, and we will see according also to your grades and your diploma and what you want to do, what you can do at IMT Lille Douai. So that will be a one-to-one discussion. So quick overview. First of all, the main program is the general engineering program. Approximately 500 students are currently in this program. Then we have the apprenticeship study program. Apprenticeship is more for not just for French students, but it's not for the foreign students coming in France for the first year. So you can first join our school, but then after 2 or 3 years, do the apprenticeship. So then you will study and go in a company and start on the labor market, which is really interesting, not just because you are paid, but because you start straight away to learn on the field and not just in the class. Then you have the specialized master's degrees. They will make you, like the apprenticeship, you will be able to specialize in a field, which is quite interesting if you know already what you want to do. Then we have also 40 PhD students at the school, mainly from abroad, so foreigners. And we have 2 programs. So because all of these programs are taught in French, I'm sorry, I forgot to say, and it's quite important. And then we have 2 master's program, Masters of Science program, that will be taught in English, and that will start in September 2021. the Advanced Design and Management of Durable Constructions, and the Eco-Design and Advanced Composite Structures. And I am the person in charge of this program. So if you have then any question on these, you have information online, but I am also your dictionary. So quick focus on maybe the most important of the day, how to enter at our school. So like I was saying, for the French programs, you need, of course, to be fluent in French. This means to have a B2 French level. Maybe it's not the case. So I have also an opportunity for the people fluent in English. I will tell you after. But if you want to join the general engineering program, you can enter at different levels. So to join the 5-year program, it will be through a competitive exam called the JP Polytech. However, this exam only considers students who graduate from or who are going to graduate from high school, either French or AEFE accredited. And I've checked, and in Kosovo there are not such institutions. That's not why you cannot join us, but maybe not for the first year of the program. Then also something that is quite a French principle is the preparatory class, which is a specific kind of class you have in France and in few countries. After 2 years of this class, you can also join the school, but more important, after Bachelor of Science, and if you have a good level of French, you can also ask to join our programs, also if you are currently a student of a master degree in science. The admission will be based on an application file and an interview. You can find all the details online, and I'm also your contact for that. On the same basis, admission based on application file and interview, you can apply for a specialized master's degree if you hold currently a master's degree in the same domain. And if you want to become an expert of this domain, of course, you need to be motivated. And also this time, if you're fluent in English and if you hold at least a Bachelor of Science, you can apply for one of our Masters of Science, one in Advanced Design and Management of Durable Construction, so more civil engineering domain of study, and the other one is more about the composite structures. So that's the main admission requirements we have here at IMT Lille Douai for our programs. Of course, if you are not in those if it's not your situation, you can always share that with me, with us, and we can try to advise you personally. So who to contact? Of course, me, like I was saying, Virginie Saudo, and also our generic email, but do not hesitate to use my own contact details. So that's it. Thank you. And do you have any question, or if I can help someone?
Thank you very much, Virginie. I think actually we're not going to have time to take questions because we are going to be cut off in a few seconds.
Perfect.
I would just like to remind everybody who's listening that they can make an appointment with you directly on our platform today, or they can, of course, contact you to the emails on the presentation in order to get more information.
Merci beaucoup, Virginie, pour ces présentations. J'ai eu le mal du pays en regardant le film. I was so sad in some ways when I've seen my region, because I'm from the Hauts-de-France. And I recognize Dunkerque, Lille, voilà, Douai aussi. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.